Although I really like guns created in the black powder time, sometimes I think I also should focus on some news or firearms nowadays. So today, let's talk about this gun that may be the next gen firearm in the world. But before the video starts, let's watch the news first. Compared with the other guns which are built nowadays, and of course, including those old firearms which we talked about in the videos before. All of them were built in factories, or even though it was not from the factory production line, it still was built by gunsmiths in their workshops. But this gun that we are talking about is not a factory product, because almost everyone can build it at home. So it also had a way to see that build a gun in the closet. This gun is a FGC9, a semi-auto pistol, or identified as a submachine gun. The full name is Fuck Gun Control 9mm. So why can this gun be made at home? Because this is a kind of 3D painted gun. Most of the gun parts are the 3D painted parts. I remember when I watched the interview for the inventor of this gun, the camera also showed his workshop and his quality 3D painter. At this moment, as a 3D painting player, my side can't help moving to the same model 3D painter of mine. Okay, I'm a good citizen. I will not do illegal things, so don't worry. However, speaking of which, there is a point that we need to notice. Actually, if the gun wanted to be built at home, it would not be an easy thing, and the reason, we will talk about it in the next chapter of this video. In addition, just like the full name of this gun and a more convenient building way, the corresponding legal problems also appeared. As we searched some international news, we found some shooting attacks about this gun. Although the gun's body handle can be painted simply, there still are many difficult points of building the gun, like the barrel building, bullets, gunpowder, etc. But the burst of this gun indeed made building a gun easier privately and secretly. And this may be the reason why the police always focused on this gun when the gun appeared in society. Because of the 3D painting tech, this gun project is an open source project. Because when a person gets the STL files, basically this means that he may get the original blueprint. So this gun has many variants: long barrel version, long bolt version, Mark 1 version, Mark 2 version, etc. And there is a very cool point is that most of them have a bolt, which is similar to MP5. So you can do the famous action HK slap in this FGC9 gun. So now, let's talk about the tech in this gun. Before focusing the 3D painted part, I think at first we should talk about its trigger system. Generally, the gun was based on the Shady AP9 pistol by Durwood. In the inside, the parts of the trigger had an AR rifle's distinction. So I think the AR9 pistol with a blowback action may be one of the references when the creator designed the FGC9 or the Shady AP9. Okay, now moving to its 3D painting parts. According to my experience of baking and designing 3D painted blasters, I think this 3D painted gun project is really a pretty advanced and not easy project. And I can feel this project needs a lot of painting time, so we can think that this is a big project. And what if someone who is a beginner in 3D painting? I don't think he can finish this project successfully or smoothly, because there are many parts which need to be put together, and this gun is not a 100% 3D painted gun. He has to use some metal parts, like the barrel, so putting the metal part and the 3D painted parts together is also a hard point in this project. The metal parts and the 3D painted parts have a different material quality, and also some metal parts also need to be processed in order to fit the other 3D painted mine parts, like the barrel. Maybe it also needs to be ruffled. So overall, even if someone got the 3D painting STL files, it would not mean that he can build the gun out. In addition, the bullets are not able to be painted because again of the gunpowder and the 3D painted material. Bullet shells thus are not as strong as the real cartridge shell mainly, so every bullet that is loaded in the FGC night gun is the same as the common gun. So who is the genius creator of this gun? This is Jacob Duigu, aka J. Stark, 1809. Who is the German Kurdish man? 3 years ago, the independent media Popular Front did an interview for this creator, and also 2 years ago, when J. Stark left the world, the Popular Front also made a video to remember him. Freedom was always his dream and aim. Some people think he was a hero, and some think he was a dangerous man. This gun may mark freedom or just an illegal project, especially for the countries with gun-limited laws. To be honest, I don't know which side is right, and this is a very serious and a very short question as well. So it is really hard to answer. It includes too many social issues to make this question so complex. But I always think this is also an opinion question. Everyone can have his own opinion if it makes sense or is a logical explanation. The both ideas are also the power of advancing our world. The gun is only a mechanism device. Behind the gun, the real controller of the gun is always a human being, who may be a good person or a bad guy. In my opinion, what J. Stark did was a kind of an extreme way to express his thinking and goal, but meanwhile, he also took this sharp issue about guns, shootings, freedom, etc. out from under the table directly. The firearms made from regular factories are easier to be regulated, and every part has their own gun serial number. So if shooting appears, the number on the gun can be the clue for the policeman to find out who is the gunner. In contrast, the guns were built secretly at home, so this kind of easy-made guns may bring more crimes, but with the technology advancing, building something will be more and more easier. Then another new challenge stands before the management department of every country and city. So finally, with mentioning this heavy question, we also come at the end of today's video. Hope you can like this video, and thank you for watching. In the next video, we will come back to the old gun series. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.